Anybody in yet? Boy, am I running late. I'm here. Five after. Just me. All right. Amy here. Huh. Man, I was running late. I just sat down with a cookie in my mouth. I haven't even had time to get laundry going. I was just running late from clients and I had to stop at the store. I have my memorial service tomorrow I'm playing music at for my client who passed away and his wife requested. She's also a client. So I had to stop and get a few things for an idea that I had. Oh, I'm here. I got home and just fired everything up and turned it on. I still had the lights on. I was in the kitchen putting stuff away. So that's why I called it the, what did I say? Fiesta Friday Running Late Edition. Yeah. Oh, I lost track of time difference, so I thought I'd ask. Yeah, I'm glad you did. Yeah, I was just getting, I was just firing up my computer and I pulled up my Facebook page and I saw you had posted that, so thank you. Yeah, if anybody watches the repeat, the first couple of minutes I had the lights on in here. It was live, but I just wasn't here. I was in the kitchen. So I figured as long as somebody saw there was a live stream and I put running late edition, they would stay. Oh man, what a day, what a week. Only thing I didn't have time to do was stop and get some guitar strings. But there's the memorial at 10, and then Dave's wife reserved a conference room at one of his favorite New York style pizza places. So there's a guitar center over on that side of town. So there'll be time. I figured out while I was driving home, it's like, oh, I can stop and change the strings on my guitar like a real troubadour of the road. I'll just tune them up high a half step so they had time to stretch out till and by the time we get there and by the time I sit and play, it'll be a little while. Life in the fast lane, man. Oh, I was in between clients and I read, I'm not sure, quite a bit of the message you sent me. So I'll get to the rest of it later, but that was very intriguing. I just had to go. So I know Lori's cat was like that too, Bubby. He was chill, but he would come in the kitchen, especially when I was making steak, because I always got a little filet mignon just for him. And he would sit with his hind paws up like this, and he looked very regal and aristocratic. And I told Lori, I said, I think he was an Egyptian prince or something, because he had that personality. He was like he would look at you, and it's like he's probably thinking, I don't understand what you're saying now, but in a former life, I kind of get it. And it's like he always had that look in his face. He wasn't confused, but it was like part of him recognized there was something familiar about his humans. So that pose, he had his own pose where he would kind of lay on and sit up right on the floor, and he was very poised and had a pose to him. And when I saw that picture of Zawiya, first thing was, you realize, of course, this means war. That's just what he looked like to me, comically. But it's like he was posing like he completely knows what's going on. He's like a human in feline fursuit, I guess. Yeah. So I'll read the rest of it tonight. I got through part of it. So you had mentioned to me about that lady before when Bubby passed, because Lori really wanted to just know he was okay. So I remember you passed that along, and I passed that along to her. I don't know if she ever did anything with it. I think it's probably the same person you were telling me about. She's like a animal medium, and she gets messages and stuff. So I'm not at all surprised. um, yeah, I thought so. Oh, all right. Let's get. I haven't played this in a while. My friend Steve Poltz. I love opening with this one because it warms up my vocals. My head cold's still here and a little cough, but hasn't stopped me yet. Yeah, I'm really overdue for strings. I'm glad I can pick some up tomorrow. In between the memorial and the celebration. I love everything about you. I love the way you comb your hair. And I love the way you sashay in the room. Your perfume lingers in the air. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. And I love the way you lick your lips, dear. You've got fireworks in your head. I love the way you bring me water when I'm thirsty in your bed. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. You were surely kissed by angels. Just look at the freckles on your face. You got the devil in your eyes. You disappeared when I tried. I love sneaking up behind you when you're looking in the mirror. The way your eyes lock into mine, dear. Without guilt and without fear, I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. Ooh, I put a little Beatles ninth on the end of that. I like that. Oh, all right. There's an opener. Hey, you're like one of the safest people I can be myself in front of on the planet. Since no one else is here yet, so I have two bread songs I've been learning for, well, relearning for tomorrow. I haven't played in absolute decades. So let's take the one I'm having the hardest time with. And I thought I would go over it because I feel safe in front of you making mistakes and stuff. Um, I just keep mixing up the phone cut out for a few seconds. Oh, okay, you're right. Yeah, so it's just us. And I was just saying you're like one of the safest people I can be myself with on the planet. So, yeah, these are two bread songs that I've been dusting off for tomorrow for Dave's Memorial because his wife told me he likes bread. And I haven't done these in a long time, so I'm going to start with the one I keep mixing up the verses. Knock on wood, maybe I won't this time. So let's try these. All your life you waited for love to come and stay. And now that I have found you, you must not slip away. I know it's hard believing. I nailed it. That's the one I've been having trouble with. The words you've heard before. But darling, you must trust them just once more. So baby, goodbye doesn't mean forever. Yes, and baby, goodbye doesn't mean we'll never be together again. If you wake up and I'm not there, I won't be far away. 'Cause the things you do, my goodbye girl, will bring me back to you. I know you've been afraid to love again. You fight the love you feel from me instead of giving in. But I can wait forever for help you to see that I was meant for you and you for me. And remember, goodbye doesn't mean forever. Let me tell you, goodbye doesn't mean we'll ever be together again. Though we may be so far apart, you still would have my heart. So forget your past, my goodbye girl, 'cause now you're home at last. So that's funny, the verse I was having trouble with, I nailed. And then I messed up a couple of the words on the second verse, which I know like the back of my hand, except for right then. All right. So I'm just about there. I'll have them down by tomorrow. Thank you. All right, here's the other one I should know really well. My favorite bread song. Hey, have you ever tried really reaching out for the other side? Maybe climbing on rainbows, but baby, here goes. Dreams that for those who sleep, life is for us to keep. And if you're wondering what this song is leading to, I want to make it with you. I really think that we could make it, girl. No, you don't know me well, and every little thing only time will tell. If you believe the things that I do, then we'll see it through. Life can be short or long. Love can be right or wrong. If I chose the one I like, see me through, I wanna make it with you. I really think we could make it, girl. Baby, you know that dreams there for those who sleep. Life is for us to keep. And if I chose the one I like, help me through, I'd like to make it with you. I really think we could make it, girl. You are my good luck charm, because I've been trying to figure out an ending for that, and I just did it. And that's the one. So, and you're the only one here, so thanks. Thanks for inspiring that. I know those roles, I just hadn't placed them. I've been placing them at the instrumental part in the middle of it, and I haven't got the timing right. The timing was perfect on the end of that, so anyway, thanks for unknowingly inspiring me creatively. All right, I have a little work to do on the first one. I've got a little bit to do with the bridge in the middle on that one, but they're pretty close. Yeah, so the first one's actually just David Gates, was a solo release from the Goodbye Girl movie. I was watching I think it was CBS Sunday morning. No, this is what day? It's Friday. Yesterday was Thursday. It was one. I think it was a CBS, just their nightly news broadcast, and they on YouTube, and they have they did like a 2.5 minute memorial for everybody we lost this year, and so many celebrities, actors, and all. And Marsha Mason, who starred opposite Richard Dreyfuss in Goodbye Girl, passed this year, and I didn't know that. And then they had music they were playing too, songs, and all of a sudden they queued up. Can't even talk about it. They queued up come Monday before they ever showed his picture, and I went, oh. And I just got really emotional. I went, oh, Jimmy Buffett. And then they queued that up probably 30 seconds before they showed him. They had others, and then they came to him, and I went, oh, man, he should still be here. So I should probably play that now while I'm fighting back emotions just talking about it. He said, yay. Oh, you like them? Okay, good. I'll take that as a good housekeeping seal of approval. From Carroll, Ohio. Oh, yeah, all right. This is a good warm-up. I haven't done this one in a while. I was adding this. I think I'm doing, working up a special set list for Dave's memorial tomorrow. And I was going to play this. Heading up to San Francisco for the Labor Day weekend show. I've got my hush puppies on. I guess I never was meant to live rock and roll. And honey, I didn't know that I'd been missing you so. Come Monday, you'll be alright. Come Monday, I'll be holding you tight. I spent 4 lonely days around LA haze, and I just want you back by my side. Yes, it's been quite a summer, renting cars and westbound trains. and now you're off on vacation. Something you tried to explain. And darling, it's I love you so, and that's the reason I just let you go. Come Monday, you'll be alright. Come Monday, I'll be holding you tight. I spent 4 lonely days in brown LA haze, and it just wants you back by my side. I can't help it, honey, 'cause how much you've bothered me now. Remember that night, Mom, and when we said there'd be no room but I. I hope you're enjoying the scenery. I know that it's pretty up there. We could go hiking on Tuesday. With you, I'd walk anywhere. California has warm me quite thin. I just can't wait to see you again. Come Monday, it'll be alright. Come Monday, I'll be holding you tight. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze, and I just want you back by my side. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze, and I just want you back by my side. Oh boy, that felt good. That's going to be one of the top 3 probably for tomorrow. Oh, awesome. I kind of feel like I'm running through my set list with an audience of 1. I like this. This is kind of nice. Sounded great. Thank you. Yeah, I kind of feel like I've got my, like you're my publicist or my manager, and I'm like, hey, I've got this gig tomorrow, special set list. What do you think? And I'm running through these songs. Good idea. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna play To Make You Feel My Love. That's my OCD set list. So this one, Make You Feel My Love, and then Lionel Richie, Stuck on You. I'm kind of debating on that. I mean, she's a wonderful person. She wouldn't care. She'd like anything I play, but I'm also sensitive to the fact that I love Stuck on You, but it says, I guess I'll be here till the end, which, she was. So maybe I shouldn't, I don't overthink things much, but I'm really insensitive to things, and I'll decide really quickly whether I should do something or not. So sometimes the fact that I'm thinking about things a lot means I should just sleep on it. And, well, I do. I have tonight. I don't know. You know what? If you were my publicist, you tell me. Do what's led to do. All right. Let's just get for confirmation, though. So I'll play Make You Feel My Love in a minute. I'm going to do them out of order, which I sometimes do. So let's do the Lionel Richie one and pretend that you were there and supporting a friend who just lost her spouse, but they love my music, and I'm playing songs that are uplifting, but also just about life. So, oh yeah, that's right. I'm going to play Timing Is Everything. I can't remember that. I can't forget that one too. That one from Country Strong, because I like that. And then my muse is like, I don't have anything to write them down with. I'll remember. Springsteen, If I Should Fall Behind. That's another great song I play because it's about life. And I already knew I'm going to play Elvis's True Love Travels on a Gravel Road. They'll like that one. I think they heard that live the one time she brought him to hear me play. So let's see how this one would fit. stuck on you. Got the stealing down deep in my soul that I just can't lose. Guess I'm on my way. I needed a friend, and the way I feel now, I guess I'll be with you to the end. Guess I'm on my way. Mighty glad you stayed. I'm stuck on you. I've been a fool too long. I guess it's time for me to go on. Guess I'm on my way. So hard to see that a woman like you could wait around for a man like me. Guess I'm on my way. Mighty glad you stayed. Oh, I'm leaving on that midnight train in the morning, and I know just where I'm going. After my troubles, and I've thrown them all away. 'Cause this time, little darling, I'm coming home to stay. I'm stuck on you. Got the stealing down deep in my soul that I just can't lose. Guess I'm on my way. Needed a friend, and the way I feel now, I guess I'll be with you in the end. Guess I'm on my way. I'm glad you stayed. Okay, that's definitely in, and I realize the reason why in the second verse. So hard to see that a woman like you could wait around for a man like me. He was the love of her life, but he was also a curmudgeon. He was a character. He was right out of a comic book. I mean, he was just so funny. He could be a little rough around the edges, but in all the adorable ways and stuff like that. And it's like, that is Dave. He would be the one going, I don't know why you waited around with me, babe. And they called each other babe, which I love. That's probably my favorite term of endearment. So, between couples. Okay, so thanks for letting me play it. I needed to do it just to confirm that. So, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, it fits. It definitely fits. I was afraid it would be kind of sad, but it's like, it's sad. Just the whole thing is, at the same time, we're there to support, and it's a celebration tomorrow. So the celebration includes everything. The sad parts, but tons of happiness. We're going to have a lot of laughs tomorrow. The stories I have to tell about Dave as a massage therapist, I probably know him less time than anybody there. But the stuff I have to share, which everybody else is going to have their own version, but I'm the one that's going to get to have the microphone without a mic. So I'm going to probably open it up for everybody else to go, oh my gosh, yeah, I didn't want to say, but the Dave stories, oh yeah. They will be plentiful. And she says, cute. Okay, good. I'll take that as a yes. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I would offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. In the evening, the shadows and the stars appear, and there is no one to dry your I could hold you for 1,000,000 years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. There's no doubt in my mind where you belong. And I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue, I'd go crawling down the avenue. There ain't nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. Storms are raging on a rolling sea, down this highway of regret. The winds of change are blowing wild and free, but you ain't seen nothing like me yet. There ain't nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you. Make you happy, make your dreams come true, to make you feel my love. Oh, all right, Amy. So I think that one definitely, that one's on the set list for the memorial tomorrow. You already know, of course, I'm going to play Your Bedtime Lullaby. So that's definitely on there. I've got some others. So I'm just kind of working out that set list. So this is kind of nice to be able to just debut these in front of you and pretend you're my publicist / manager and saying, yeah, those are the ones you should play. Pammy's here. Oh, hi Pammy. So wow, I haven't seen you in so long, both figuratively here and in person. Yeah, so I had a client passed away last month. His wife is also a client, so they're having a memorial tomorrow, and then we're renting out they rented out a conference room at one of his favorite New York pizza places because he was a Cuban from New York. And so she asked me, she brought him last year to one of my live performances at the apartments I used to live in. So she asked me to come and play, and so I'm running through some songs. So Amy was since she was the only person here, I said, okay, you're going to be like my publicist / manager and tell me some of the songs. I thought, I don't know if this will be too sad or whatever, but it's like, it is sad, but it's also happy, and there'll be plenty of laughter too. Yeah, this is the first client I lost. He was a great guy. Funny, right out of a comic book. Seriously, man. All right. Yeah. Okay, so those, and then I got, what did I say, the Springsteen one, If I Should Fall Behind. Oh, yeah. So this Elvis song I learned, 2 years ago? Yeah, that I never heard before I got Sirius XM in my car. So this one definitely, I like to play this for Kevin and Jean, but I'm not sure if I played this the one time she brought him out, because he still had his inoperable brain tumor, but he got tired, but they came for probably an hour. So I wanted to play this one because it's just a great, truthful song about life. So we'll go through this too. How many girls choose cotton-dressed worlds when they could have satins and lace, and stand by her man, never once letting shame touch her face? And how many hearts hearts could live through all the winter we'd known and still not be cold. True love travels on a gravel road. Love is a stranger and hearts are in danger on smooth streets paved with gold. Oh, true love travels on a gravel road. Down through the years we've had hard times and tears, but they only helped our love grow. And we'll stay together no matter how strong the wind blows. Not once have I seen your blue eyes filled with envy or strayed from the one that you hold. Oh, true love travels on a gravel road. Your love is a stranger and hearts are in danger on smooth streets paved with gold. Oh, true love travels on a gravel road. Yeah. True love travels on a gravel road. Yeah. True love travels on a gravel road. Oh, love that song. Cannot believe I'd never heard that song in my life until just a couple years ago. Yep, that is a great, great life song. I love that song. Despite getting, I still got some cough, head cold from having the flu over Christmas. But still here. Pam says, beautiful. Amy says, lovely. Thank you. All right, Pammy, you love this song. I'm definitely playing this one tomorrow, too. When the stars line up, you catch a good break, and people think you're lucky, but you know it's grace. It can happen so fast, a little bit late. Timing is everything. And I've had close calls when it could have been me. And I was young when I learned just how fragile life can be. I lost friends of mine because it wasn't my time. Timing is everything. And I could have been a child that God took home, and I would have been one more unfinished song. When it seems a rhyme is hard to find, that's when one comes along just in time. I remember that day when our eyes first met. You ran into the building to get out of the rain because you were soaking wet. And as I hit the door, you wanted to know my name. Timing is everything. And I could have been another minute late. You never would have crossed my path that day. When it seems true love is hard to find, That's when love comes along, just in time. You can call it fate, destiny. Sometimes it really seems like it's a mystery. You can be hurt by love, or healed by the same. Timing is everything. It can happen so fast, we're a little bit late. Timing is everything. Yeah, as my friend Steve Flowers, the patriarch of the coffee shop family, used to say, I believe that's true. And I agree. Is it still just the three of us? Oh, good. Girls' night, by the way, which I love. I was trying to find a way in the spur of the moment to change to personalize that last verse when it said, I remember that day when our eyes first met, because I was picturing the very first time that I flew into Columbus and actually ever set eyes on Amy. Pam knows the story. And I was trying to find a way to say, I remember that day our eyes first met, and I was trying to, because I remember it vividly, and I was trying to quickly on the fly, and I just couldn't write a lyric that captures what happened after that. Because I'm not speaking out of school, it's just true. So Amy and I quickly made our way back to some seats back in the far corner and engaged in a big makeout and hugging sesh, as you do when you first meet somebody you're in love with but have never met before. The whole story is epic. So how all that came to be, Pam remembers it, Amy knows it because she experienced it firsthand. That phone call and said, hypothetical, if I ever called you one day and I was at that record store, that bookstore, and so would you come join me? And you said yes. And so once I got that approval, so the rest is history, but it is what it is. It happened that way. It was an awesome memory. Two people never actually seeing each other before, and sequestered away in a corner of an airport because that just could not wait, which I love. I hope I'm not oversharing. No, it's just the truth. So I was trying to think of a way to say, I remember that day our eyes first met. Oh, I didn't. Now I'm thinking of it. Yeah, so something about wet. So that comes in there because it rhymes in a wet kiss. So I don't know. Anyway, it just, it happened that way and it was awesome. You can't write stuff like that because, anyway, I was trying to find a way on the fly to work those lyrics in. Probably best I didn't, but that's okay. It's the thought that counts, and the memory that it holds. That was an awesome memory. Let's see. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna do the Springsteen song. I'm trying to think of anything else I should. It'll come to me. This has been great though because, thanks, Amy. Yeah, those are fireworks. There was definitely fireworks. Trust me. I remember you told me once after that first week, and you said your cheeks hurt because you'd never smiled so much. I remember those. I remember beautiful details in my life. I think mine were too. This has been wonderful because I've got a chance to kind of go through and rehearse some stuff and pitch out some stuff. So Amy's giving me thumbs up on everything. I knew Pam likes that song. So that'll be great for the memorial, for Dave's remembrance tomorrow. I thought of something this afternoon and I had to run to the store and I thought Michael's had them, but they didn't. But I talked to this lady and she and I started talking and she spurred some ideas on. So I want to, I have my candle here from 10 years ago, my second trip to Graceland during Elvis Week. It took 2 candles to walk the 70 yards, an hour and 15 minutes at 12:30 at night to get all the way up to the gravesite. And that was only like the 36th anniversary. It wasn't even like on the 5 or the 10s. So I've saved that candle candle, I've used it a couple times. I used it to light another lady's candle at a memorial once for a teen that passed away here. Remember riding my motorcycle there, but I don't know how I knew her or found out about her. So I've got that candle. So I went and bought a whole bunch of little tea candles and some little paper plastic cups to hold them in. So I'm gonna end tomorrow on Elvis's Memories from the '68 Christmas special. I brought my Bluetooth speaker home from my office, and I have a karaoke version, so I'm gonna sing along with that, and I'm gonna light my client's widow, Laura. I'm gonna light Laura's candle, and then everybody else can light candles. She said there'd be between 25 and 50 people, so I got a 50 pack of each, and I'm gonna have them kill the lights in the room, and I'm gonna sing Memories, which I can't play on guitar. I haven't played it, so that's how I'm going to end it. That came to me this afternoon. It's like, oh crap! Well, I've only got enough time to run to the store and get home and go live. So Michaels didn't have them. I thought for sure I bought them at Michaels. You know those little candles with the paper holder, like you use for memorial. So the lady got talking to me. She goes, you know what? You could do this and that. And I went, oh, tea lights, pack of 50, $4.99. And then I went on a paper plate, and she goes, or they had those Dixie cups, and I went, thank you. So we were laughing. I almost high-fived her. I said, that's creative process. So I ran to the store, and then I got these little, they're like clear color Dixie. They're even better. And I get 2 packs of 25, so 50 for like $2.99 a piece. So I'm going to be able to, we're going to light all those candles tomorrow. Hopefully they'll let us light candles in that room. And then, yeah, that came to me this afternoon. Then I brought my Bluetooth home to charge it. And then I'm going to sing Memories and hold Laura's hand, because it talks about holding hands in red bouquets and twilights trimmed in purple haze, laughing eyes in simple ways and quiet nights and gentle days with you. Matt Davis wrote that. So I've already visualized it. That's how I work. I visualize things. It's all true. It works really well. So we're gonna hold hands, try to get everybody in a big circle and hold hands. And I won't have to hold anything because I'm not playing guitar. I'm gonna sing it to the backing track. So I'm gonna do that, and that'll be the last song to memorialize Dave, because life is about memories and love. And so I've been working on it for a couple days in my head, so I had to dust off a couple of those bread songs. So I'm pretty close on those, Amy, so thank you for letting me debut those. Pammy always likes timing is everything. I kind of forgot about that. I knew I would do it, but when you showed up, it's like, oh yeah, let's do that one. Oh, Amy says, wonderful idea. Yeah, and Pam, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be really cool. So, yeah, I had her come in 2 weeks ago. About 3 weeks after it happened, I said, when you're ready, come on in. And she'd never been in my office because he had a brain tumor and that botched knee surgery. So I used to go to their house in Apache Junction. So she came, and of course I had the hydraulic table heater, hot stones, all that stuff. So, of course, I gave her a free session. I offered her free work for life, which she declined and said, no, I'll pay you. But I got my way on that session. However, when I went out and washed my hands and she was changing, she still slipped me some money underneath my phone, which I accepted. But yeah, so do some energy work and working with her chakras to get her balanced and all that kind of stuff through this time. So. So it's going to be wonderful. It'll be sad, but I'm going to make sure there's plenty of laughter. Okay, let me see. What else? I don't know. Maybe I should just... In case I forget anything I had talked about, I'm glad I archived these, because now I can go back and watch it and go, oh yeah, what was that? Also, not to get morbid, but I always think about, you know, if I get hit by a train or something, the one thing my friends will always have is they can always go back and watch these shows. Like there's years of them back from the pandemics when I started doing these regularly. So the not morbid but funny side of me goes, you know, it's not like, you know, Springsteen or Bon Jovi or Elvis where you can go back and watch stuff forever. It's a small scale, but for me, at least I can leave these shows archived, and my friends will always be able to go back, and it's like, oh, I just need a Bruce fix with some music. I wish he was still here. And in my head, I go, I feel like I'm kind of leaving a little bit of a legacy. So for you, and you can go back and watch some of my craziness like tonight. I got running late because I ran in here late, so I just turned it on with the lights on and stuff. And I figured as long as somebody saw it as a live stream, so that's why I titled it Fiesta Friday Running Late Edition. So people always will go back and watch that and go, oh yeah, that's the night he was running late, like for 5 or 7 minutes. The camera was rolling, so we knew he would be there eventually. So I was. Some of my crazy funny stories, but it's my life, and I'm grateful to have a tribe to share it with. Let's see. Amy says she's grateful for you. Well, I am to be their friend. He was quite a character and an amazing guy, and she's wonderful too. And I told you earlier, so I love how they called each other babe. So the two things when I showed up, Laura was always getting things together to cook something epic for dinner that night. And they also went out and saw movies a lot. So when I showed up, the first thing when I'd get Dave on the table in his living room was, all right, first thing is any new movies that you've seen? We would swap movie reviews. And then it's like, and the second one is, what's Laura making for dinner? So those are some of my favorite stories. Oh, thank you. Rehearsal. Yeah, leave the world better than you found it. I'm working on it. Let's see. I was thinking of this one. I'm gonna end this. I have one more song, and I'm gonna end it on your lullaby, Amy, just so I can rehearse it. But I don't know. I like this. If I was gonna do Buddy Holly, it would be True Love Ways. Okay, that's the one I'm gonna play. I'll play True Love Ways because that's a great song. But this is the song. I also love this song. It's just us, so this song always reminds me of you, Amy. I never played it for you, but every time I play it, it just does. I don't know why. Hold me close and tell me how you feel. Tell me love is real. Words of you whisper soft and true. Darling, I love you. Let me hear you say the words I want to hear. Darling, when you're near. Words I love you, whisper soft and true. Darling, I love you. Words of love, so true. Oh, the late great Buddy Holly. I love that song, Slowed Down. Um, Pam says, "Oh, I love you. I love you too. Thanks for playing. You're welcome. Got to go. Hugs for tomorrow. Thank you. You'll be a blessing to everyone physically. Oh, thank you so much. And just try to love my way through life and show up as best as I can for others. And my practice with my music, everything." Amy says, "Perfect." I'm glad you like that. You're the one I think of when I play that, by the way. So it's just true. All right. Gotta rehearse the one I'm gonna end on. No, I'm gonna end on Memories tomorrow, but I'm gonna play this one. When you go to sleep at night, remember to let your soul take flight. But if you drift away too far, I'll ride a moonbeam where you are. The stars are calling, and I am falling. When you, as you lay your head to sleep, counting heartbeats instead of sheep, just breathe my name and call me there, and I'll sprinkle stardust in your hair. The moon is calling, and I'm falling. If I could lay you down to sleep, praying the Lord your soul to keep, the night is calling, and I have fallen. So sleep you well, my turtle dove. You'll forever be my one true love. Oh, that's the one to end on. Awesome. Perfect. Amy says, "Perfect, thank you." I was just saying perfect, like I just ended on time almost. Oh, all right. Oh, I guess Pam left. All right. Thank you so much. I felt like this was like a nice intimate rehearsal, and you were the person to show up, the perfect person to show up to let me run these songs by and just kind of get your thoughts on stuff and all of that. So for tomorrow, so I get to include your lullaby in there tomorrow as well. So thanks for inspiring that. Let me run through some of these, and I got more song ideas, and it's like I decided, yeah, which ones will fit pretty much everything. So sometimes I just need another creative mirror to reflect back to me. So you're the perfect person for that. She says, "You'll make a touching tribute tomorrow." Well, thank you. I do try to just show up and do my best. And so, yeah, they were wonderful friends for the last 4 years or so. He went through a lot, but he fought. He was a fighter, and she was right there by his side the whole time. So, yeah, I'm just honored to be invited to be able to share in that tomorrow. And of course, I want to make it unique and memorable and funny, and all of that. So, Amy says, "And a funny one." See, you complete my thoughts before I even say them. Anyway, well, thanks for checking in. This was fun. I felt like I had a captive audience of one and then two, but it was still girls' night, which I love. So I'll be back on Sunday. I'm sure I'll circle back and talk about how it went. So thanks for inspiring and being here tonight. And as always, for you, namaste. The divinity in me recognizes and honors the divinity in you. Thanks for keeping your soul healthy back in the Midwest. Keep that immune system bolstered up strong. And hope you enjoy the rest of your Friday, dear heart, and enjoy the weekend to come. I will be here. What is Sunday? New Year's Eve, because Christmas Eve. Oh man, that's okay. I don't. As long as somebody shows up, I have no plans, so I'm just staying in. So I'll be here for. We'll be here for Soulful Sunday, New Year's Eve edition, the very last live Facebook Live of 2023. I was thinking how cool it would be to do it like around midnight, but that's going to be different for everybody, so I don't think so. I'll just do it at my regular time, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard. All right, good night to you. Thanks for checking in. It's so good to see you. Thanks for helping me through this creative process tonight, and I'll look forward to seeing you again soon.